Hello guys, welcome back with another new video, the new series dedicated to my free-to-play friends in the game Rise of Kingdom. So this is the series I'm going to do, and there will be a lots of video in this series which are basically will be helpful to the free-to-player. So today's video is about how to make your account and make your farm account. If you are free to play or low spender, how can you have most benefits from choosing the civilizations? So let's get on this topic. Now, as you know, if you click here on the avatar, you can see my civilization is Japan here, and this is my farm account actually. So if I click there, then you can actually choose lots of civilizations from here. Now the question is, which is going to be the best civilization for free to player or very low spender? Now free to player, what can they focus on? They have to focus on some troops training, some killing barbarian, and resource gathering. Now why is that? Because free to player cannot go for huge amount of troops training or go in like city attack kind of thing. So how they grow from killing barbarian, and barbarian gives lots of stuffs like gems, speeders, resource. So barbarian is the main thing for the free to player, and obviously resource gathering is the main thing for the free to player or low spender, because the higher your city level gets, the more resources you need to upgrade to research to train your troops, your city, your buildings, and higher level research. So in this video I'm going to help you choosing the best civilization for the free to player or very low spender. Now we have Rome civilizations, right? The Rome civilizations gives infantry defense, troops march speed 5%, food gathering speed 10%. Now the problem is with Rome, it doesn't give any buff on killing barbarians except the food gathering speed. But if you go for Germany, it gives you troops training speed 5%, action point recovery 10%, and increased cavalry attack 5% also. Now if you choose the Britain, you can have also troops training speed 5%, ally aggression capacity 20%, and increased archer attack by 5%. Now if you go for the France, you can have increased troops health 3%, wood gathering speed 10%, and hospital healing speed by 20%. From Spain, you can have the most cavalry attack from the Spain, and it gives also cavalry defense by 5%, experience gained from barbarians and other neutral units by 10%, and resource production by 20%. Now if you go for the China, you can have increased troops defense 3%, action point recovery 5%, and building speed by 5%. For choosing Japan, you can have troops attack by 3%, scout march speed by 30%, and resource gathering speed by 5%. For choosing Korea, you can have increased archer speed, archer defense by 5%, hospital capacity 15%, and research speed by 3%. Now from choosing Arabia, You can have cavalry attack 5%, damage dealt to barbarians and other neutral units by 10%, and damage dealt by rallied army by 5%. Now, if you go for the Ottoman, you can have increased archer health by 5%, troops march speed by 5%, and active skill damage by 5%. Now, if you go for Byzantium, you can have increased cavalry health by 5%, stone gathering speed by 10%, and hospital capacity by 15%. Now, for choosing different kind of civilization, you can have different kinds of buff. Some civilization gives you more hospital capacity, some gives building speed, some gives troops attack, some gives cavalry, infantry, archer, defense, attack, and health bonus. Some gives gathering speed increase. Some gives specific kind of resource gathering increase, and lots of stuff. So there is a messy thing around here. Now the question is, which is most beneficial for free to player? If we go for it, my first opinion goes for the Germany. Now some people may say that Germany free to player cannot train tons of troops, so why they are going for the Germany? Now my point is, Germany gives action point recovery 10%, right? So free to player are going to kill tons of barbarian, right? And they need tons of action point. Now recent days we are seeing tons of events which are, I mean, some Kavrak, some barbarian defeating some Matador on KVK maps, and do rallies. And free to play love to do that because those gives lots of stuff, lots of gems, lots of rewards participating in events. So obviously you need action point recovery as much as you can from choosing your civilization. And the thing is, obviously free to player or low spender cannot go for huge kind of true strain, but if you add this 5% on a daily basis at the end of the month, you can actually save tons of troop training speed up. And with these two buffs you have extra cavalry speed, sorry, attack by 5%. Now because of that, Germany is suitable for the free to player or low spender as well as paid win player. Now Germany, you can put the Germany on one side because it doesn't give you any kind of resource gathering speed, any kind of experience gained from barbarian which is required to level up your commanders. But that's okay if you go for the action point recovery and troops training speed. If you calculate these buffs, troops training speed 5% and action point recovery 10%, you will see at the end of the month you have saved tons of speed ups just from troops training and tons of action point recovery. Now my second best civilization will be the Britain because of the troops training speed and ally garrison capacity. Now this is not recommended for free to player, but lower spender can have this Britain civilization because Boudica is a peacekeeping commander, and if you want to unlock at first sight, I will say go for it, choose your civilization with Britain and then switch to another, because after reaching city hall level 10 you can you get one civilization change item as a rewards. Now so my first priority for free to player or low spender will be the Germany. The next civilization, in my opinion, is Japan, because free to player cannot have those sweet buffs from the VIP, which paid win player can easily get. So if you go here, my VIP 10, and I am playing on this account like 209 days, so I have reached VIP 10 uh, by playing, keep playing and keep playing. Now as you can see, for as you go level up on VIP after VIP 10, it gives troops attack on VIP 11. At VIP 12 it gives troops defense 5%, and at VIP 13 it gives troops health 5%. Now the problem for free to player or very low spender, they cannot get such higher amount of VIP levels. So what they need for their from their troops, they need as much as possible troops attack or troops defense, anything, right? So my next best second best sorry my next second best civilization will be the Japan, because my friend, this gives increased troops attack by 3% in each kind of troops: infantry, cavalry and archer, in as well as siege, but nobody's fight with siege. This is a pretty great attack buff for every kind of troops you can have from Japan civilization. And you have Kusanagi, which is a nuker commander for the archers, and the samurai gives insane amount of troops attack as an infantry troops. So Japan gives you special unit, the samurai, which gives the highest attack on the infantry from any civilization. You cannot have such kind of attack, and the higher level you go, higher time you spend in this game, you go for the higher level of research, and with all those research you are going to add these troops attack 3% in each kind of troops. So this is basically great thing. And as you go level up, as you go on the higher research level, you have to spend tons of resources, you have to spend tons of gathering, I mean, yeah, resources to level up your buildings to train troops. So the resource gathering speed by 5% is a great buff in my opinion for free to play or low spender. And this buff is included for all kind of resources. This is included for food, wood, stone, gold and gems. So my friend, this is the second best civilization you can have from the game for free to player. If you want to choose this for your main, this is a very great. And as well as if you want to choose your alt account, this is also helpful for the resource gathering speed and obviously troops attack, because I do some rally from my what can I say, from my this account. As you can see, I have just did some rally here, and it is pretty great, I have to say. I'm going here and let's check this out, guys. So this was my fight, and with Lohar and YSG I have done level 3-4 easily. Now let's go for some level 4 barbarian. Honestly, I am playing with this Japan civilization, and this is the best civilization I have ever seen for free to player. and my alt account is totally free to play, as you can see, and I have taken all tons of resources just from this 5% gathering speed to my main account. Now these two are the best civilization in my opinion in this game for free to player or lower spender. Now there is another two more civilization I want to talk about for the free to player or low spender, which is the Korea. Now why I choose Korea? Because my friend, this gives hospital capacity 15%, which is insane. Because the higher level you go, you can have a high level hospital, and with that you have more 15%. Now free to player cannot have tons of speed ups, healing speed up, so if they go for battle they need more hospital capacity than paid win player, and because of that hospital capacity is more crucial if that if any lower spender or free to player wants to be part of the fight and anything. And the next big thing you can have from the Korea is the research speed by 3%. Now if you go for level 10 research after unlocking tier 4, now level 10 research takes 100 days, and sometimes it takes more than 100 days. Now 3% research speed, it saves your 3 days speed ups, because lower spender or free to player cannot have, as I have told already, they don't have actually tons of speed up, so they need to save every bit of speed ups. And because of that my friend, research speed by 3% is very crucial for free to player. Now this is the best three, um, base 3, the Germany, the Japan and the Korea, base 3 civilization they can have. And now the after this I want to mention more two civilization for the free to player, which is Spain. If they want to go with the cavalry, because Spain cavalry gives still the highest attack of you can have from any kind of civilization in this game. With that, the experience is always required to level up your commander, and for that I will say free to player can go with the Spain. And if you choose Spain, you can have one great epic commander, epic cavalry commander with new king, which is Pelagius, this one. So I will say this is a pretty great civilization for free to player, and also it gives resource production by 20%. And resource production is very crucial thing for free to player. Resource and resource, all I can say. Now the last civilization can be chosen by the free to player is the France, because this gives again the troops health 3%. Now this troops health is for all kind of troops, and it's another commander which is support, which is a great commander, and it is a gathering commander also. Now with this you have wood gathering speed 10% and hospital healing speed 20%, which is very crucial for free to player, hospital capacity and troops health. Now after Japan, as you can see here, it gives 3% troops attack, and France you can have 3% troops health. I'm not special keeping France after Japan. Japan is the second best, then it comes Korea, then it comes Spain, and at last it comes the France. Why France at last? Because it is it is giving only the main thing, troops health 3%. And honestly, if you are in active alliance, and if you heal your troops in a bunch, like if you go for 1000 1000 or 2000 every time, then you can heal, like in every batch you can heal in 5 to 10 minutes, based on your help. So France gives you main thing, the troops health 3% and wood gathering speed 10%, and because of that I'm choosing France at the 50th position. And it also gives another great commander, which is Joan of Arc. Now these 5 civilizations are best for the main account, your main account as a free to player or low spender. And if you want to create, yes, obviously you have to create as a free to player one alternate account for the resource purpose. So what it could be, it could be Japan. Obviously Japan is the best for choosing the alternate account because of the resource gathering speed, all kind of 5%. And the next thing is, I will say, because food is crucial for everything, and if you honestly go for it, you can choose Rome just for the food gathering speed 10%. Now choosing Rome as a alternate account, I am not going to advise you, but because of this particular buff, the 10% food gathering speed, it may be it may be the second best civilization for your alternate account. And as you know, the KVK is coming. It is the last day on the KVK. Sorry, this is the pre stages. This is the stage 1, Eve of Crusade, and only 4 hour and 57 minutes left. Now the thing is, there's pretty much thing, as this KVK is going to be tough, and I'm here to assist you, all the free to player, telling how to pair up commander, telling how to do lots of great stuff. And for the commander I will do that from my main account, because all the epics maxed out in my main account. But if you see my commander, this is total free to play. As I have told you, I'm not bad with this account. I'm really happy with this, with my commander. I just do the daily quest. As you can see, this is my commander. I have some cow and YSG. After getting VIP 10, I'm going to max out the YSG because of its Gaussian, and I have 4 fast kill up to 4th stage. It's maxed out. Now I have Boudica, Pelagius, Eulchi, Lohar. Obviously it is not maxed. Belisarius, John of Arc I'm using for the gathering purpose. And yeah, my gathering commander are pretty much level up, and I will do video about the commander spotlight next time for free to play, how they can have such buff, and I will do lots of video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this is not much, but I'm trying to do as much as I can to help my free to player friends, and other lower spender. Yeah, so that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed and you liked it. So stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked, and write down comment on the comment section what you really want to check out on my next video, so that I can do some video about that. Till then, stay tuned and goodbye.